Now kiss. What? It's so bad. It sucks. And it's gonna get worse. Generic Control and the Duck Goes. We're back with another Linkara video, and today we are doing Marville number 2. Last week we did Marville number 1, and my head still hurts. Let's go ahead and jump into the second that shouldn't exist copy. Okay. Yep, this is the second one that I expected nothing less than this. The third one, he should just stay on the ground.
Hello and welcome to that
Marville.
thing I do.
It's so bad. Shout out to the patrons.
Yeah.
They got all the videos there early. People have been excited about this.
We're talking about Marville again.
I don't drink, and this makes me want to drink. Oh. Yeah. Oh, God. It's so bad. It's so bad. Like, why is it so bad? I don't think I had any... I think I had, what, was there song copyright issues with this song? No, not with this one. It was a different one, I think. And there's like 6 or 7 of these. There's like technically, what, 7 of them, but the story is like only 6 long. I don't know. It's some... It doesn't make any sense. You know, it's Marville. It shouldn't exist. None of it should. It's just the worst. Yeah, this one especially sucks. I don't know what that thumbnail entails. No idea.
Okay. I think I'm recovered enough for this. Yeah,
Never.
we're back to Marville a mere 4 months after I first talked about it. Why?
Oh, that's it?
Because I'm stupid and wanted to hurt myself. There were actually a few people who didn't think the first issue of Marville warranted its reputation as one of the worst comics ever. Bad and dated? Certainly, but worst? Nah, not when compared to Bimbos in Time or Cinnamon or something. And I understand
Cinnamon?
that. In fact, I had originally wanted to review both the first and second issues together, but frankly, I already had 30 minutes of material on the first issue, and I do try to keep these reviews as short as possible.
Which is the opposite of what you want to do on YouTube.
Try. Here's what you have to understand about Marvel.
The video of all of them
It
together
starts
probably
at the
has more
bottom,
views than
and
all the
then
other ones.
finds a way to dig itself even deeper. What I'm getting at here is that the first issue of Marville, it's the best issue. Yeah.
I'm sorry, it only gets worse?
In the year 5002, Ted Turner and Jane Fonda are inexplicably still alive and still together, and have an 18-year-old son.
That's one of the most
Believing that
impressive parts.
A meteor storm is going to destroy the world. They send him back in time thanks to a time machine made of PlayStation 1 parts. Seriously. With only an AOL trial CD and a stupid-looking outfit with Marvel written across it because... parody? He meets a taxicab driver named Mickey, and after a series of really stupid events
Also the
involving
dog.
a mugger, he receives $2 million. Well, for some reason, he thinks time travel grants you superpowers, and that's just stupid. We all know time travel turns you into a ball of light. So let's dig into Marville number 2 and see where the hell they
What is
go
that
with
cover?
This concept. Oh, goody. We've moved into the new style of covers that will be around for pretty much the rest of the series. These
Why?
are done by artist Greg Horn, a digital painter who actually is very talented and has produced a lot of decent artwork, but he's mostly known for his
tastefulness.
pin-ups, usually of female characters, some of them better than others. He's kind of like Alex Ross, but instead of emphasizing dramatic, moody, and oftentimes heroic
Who is the guy with the
superhero
wings?
art, he's kind of focused on cheesecake. Which then brings us to this Marville cover. Oh me,
Who
oh
even
my,
is that?
This Marville cover. Obviously, the point of having a woman clearly naked behind the items she's holding is a poorly transparent attempt to get the lol boobs demographic to pick up Marville and win that stupid "you decide"
Yeah, obviously.
contest running at the time. Yeah, because why would you bother making a comic good when instead you can try to pretend
College
that
chicks
there's
gone nuts.
porn in this? Stay classy, Marvel. Actually, let's do some proper analysis of
This would
cover.
never fly with
Primarily,
Disney.
that this cover has nothing to do with what actually happens in the comic.
Wait, so that's
There
not
is
even a
no
character?
naked redhead who delivers all this stuff to somebody's door. I think the implication is that the redhead is supposed to be Mickey due to another cover
No.
which features redhead woman in a taxi cab, but Mickey's got purple hair. Why is she nude and why is she carrying all this junk? And what the hell is all that she's carrying?
Also, that's not even
Pizza
carry a
box?
six-pack.
Yeah, great job holding that, by the way. The entire pizza is getting smushed inside of the box when you hold it upright like that. And potentially upside
Actually,
down
we're coming up
while the way it's
on
leaning against
10
the
years
beer
since I've
bottles.
last had pizza.
Speaking
This
of
October.
Big Belly Beer. Big Belly Beer. If you're going to advertise what the beer does to you if you drink too much of it right in the name, why don't you just call it Arrested for DUI Beer? She's also carrying what appears to be a PlayStation
Be a PS2.
2 with the logo altered, so instead it looks more like
It's
says
some AI art
PS2,
looking thing.
a fitting descriptor of this comic, and a whole bunch of VHS tapes and clamshells. And what a collection of clamshells we have! College chicks gone
Wait,
nutty.
people call those
Jerkin'
VHS
me
tape holder
gherkin. How appropriate.
clamshells?
After writing the series, Bill Jemis does come across like a jerk-off. Something labeled dirty, filthy porn, and probably the most inappropriately
Creative.
out of place of all, the Mystery Science Theater 3000 episode, Manos, The Hands of Fate. This comic better not be trying to insinuate that it's as funny as MST3K. If it is, I've only got one response.
This really bites.
Burn it. Burn it to the
Other
ground.
tapes that fell out of her arms include World's Worst Crashes, Filth 103, Sports Highlights, super
my
violent,
favorite.
gory anime,
So is this gonna be a super violent porn cartoon?
and finally a videotape simply labeled Smut. Who makes a
But
movie
it's a videotape.
just
That's
called
not-
Smut?
That's not...
And done. My magnum opus is complete. Smut will be my greatest movie of all time.
But that's just not what that stands for. It's an acronym.
Hello, Mr. Producer. What do you mean the distributor won't accept a movie called Smut? Alright, fine, I'll change the title. The Cinema Snob Movie it is.
And after all of that, I have but one final thing to say about what's shown on this cover.
Get a box!
We begin with another Insider's Guide to Marville. With a
Does it
section
explain the
telling us
jokes,
what
or
happened
is it a
in the first
recap?
one.
Okay.
Ted and Jane sent their son Al back from the year 5002. Al falls in love with Nikki, but it's a one-way
When did he fall in
street.
love?
Wait, what? When the hell
When did he fall in
that
love?
happen?
Yeah,
Al
what?
never fell in love with Mickey. He's just crashing at her apartment. Great. Is this gonna be like Silent Hill Dead Alive, where I need these narrations to tell me what the hell is going on? Unlucky in love, Al is a lucky superhero. With no discernible powers and a little help from his old dog AOL Stro, Al captures the same thief 2 times and earns $200 million in reward money. Lucky
Nice.
is an understatement. He didn't do jack. A guy kept
Literally the
tripping
dog
over his
drool.
dog, and then people inexplicably gave him reward money. The main
Yeah.
insider's guide to this issue is pointless, pointing out what Daredevil and the Kingpin look like. Batman, Black Panther, and Iron Man are all billionaire superhero crime fighters. Peter David
Are all-
writes comic books and
Black
doesn't
Panther's a
have
billionaire? I
a
guess
whole
he's
lot
king.
of fans. One, yes he does. Hell, for a while he was my favorite author, though admittedly more for his Star Trek books than his comic work. 2, so what? Oh, right, because you decide it was a big popularity contest. How'd that go for you with the first issue, smartass? Oh yeah, Peter David's Captain Marvel series got over twice the amount of sales yours did. Rush Limbaugh talks on the
56,000?
radio and does have a whole lot of fans. Okay, you didn't have to bring up who Alan Greenspan was in your first issue, so why the hell did you have to bring up Rush Limbaugh in your Insider's Guide? We open with Mickey and Al in a
So
big
dumb.
open park, with Mickey sunbathing and Al talking to her. Listen, with great power, there must also
Oh,
come
God.
great responsibility. Where did
Nice.
you get that? Duh, Stan Lee, Amazing Fantasy number 15.
At least they're
First
aware.
appearance of Spider-Man. You know, the one where his fingers honk and he reveals that only a science major can make web shooters. He starts saying he should use his superpowers
I don't-
for good.
I
but
like the web
naturally,
shooters
he
coming out of
reminds
the
him that he doesn't have
Spider-Man
any
instead of a
superpowers,
web shooter.
And that he looks like
anybody can make a
dork,
web
offering
shooter.
to put some styling mousse in his hair to make him look more like a hero. Or rather like the cinema snob, since she's just slicking his hair back, but whatever. If you're really from 3,000 years in the future, how do you know about Stan Lee? Is
Because he's
there
timeless?
some reason why people wouldn't know about him 3,000 years in the future? Maybe the guy was a big comic fan. Hell, we know about writers from over 3,000 years ago. Stan the Man, didn't you study
do?
him in college? I studied Shakespeare. Shakespeare? The Bard. Simpson? William. It's funny because actually, it's not funny. Not really. No. I mean, were we supposed to infer the last issue that comic books were so ingrained in the future society that they taught Stan Lee instead of Shakespeare?
I mean, they
Why
should
would-
teach
You know what?
Stan
I
Lee.
don't care. All of a sudden, Peter David comes along. Yes, the
Look at the
aforementioned
notification.
writer
SpaceX
Bill
hits
Jemas
all-time
had a
low.
bet with, who is now apparently
$108.
a homeless man who asks for some money. Al, apparently carrying $100 bills in his shorts pocket,
He got $200
offers
million.
$100 to him when all of a sudden Rush Limbaugh, also sunbathing, announces that he shouldn't hand his hard-earned money to the destitute. I did not make up a single word of that, people. All of these things are happening in this comic. Also, how the hell did Mickey and Al not
Why?
notice that Rush Limbaugh was sitting
Also,
so
why does his
close to
face
them?
look
They haven't moved from their
like
sunbathing spot.
different than anybody else's?
Did Rush Limbaugh just teleport in? Anyway, Limbaugh
Hate
keeps
when that
telling
happens.
them not to hand over money, and then he's flatulent, leading to a bunch of people suddenly teleporting in and complimenting his flatulence. It is very sad that I have to assure you all that this was published by a mainstream comic company. Nay, the top-selling comic book company in 2002.
What does
Anyway, Al gives
what does
Peter
Marvel
David the
think
money
about this
anyway,
nowadays?
and
Or what does
Limbaugh
Disney
says
think
he's
about
just
this?
gonna waste it on alcohol. Oh, I don't know. This hangover I have right now is infinitely preferable to the comic. Al asks Peter David if that's true. Well, I am a bit parched from making excuses. Yeah, Bill Jemas is clearly the better writer here. Peter David never came up with the comedy gold mine of Rush Limbaugh's bodily functions. I'm going
Why are all
past
these people
this
there
scene
and
now because
they're
it
all
doesn't
wearing,
get
like,
any funnier
swimsuits.
or
I didn't see any water.
entertaining, and there's still a lot of comic to go through. Al decides that he wants to help the poor and will use his money to help them. They catch a cab, and Al, being the brain trust that we've already seen, says this. Hey, take us to poor people. Hey, take us to poor people, and together we can be justice. The cab driver's response? Enron is having a shareholders meeting in the Bronx. Enron? That reference will be funny forever. Are you
I
the guy
still don't
from
understand what
Taxi?
Enron is.
Which guy from Taxi? Judd Hirsch? Tony Danza? Jeff Conaway? There were a lot of guys in Taxi. And
Is there a
honestly,
movie called
I
Taxi?
can't tell which one she's supposed to be talking about. The artwork actually makes it look like Al and the cab driver have the same face, just with the cab drivers turned to the side. Anyway,
Actually,
they immediately arrive
true.
downtown. Oh yeah, that typecasting joke was so worth the one panel of them in a taxi. And so Al is just downtown handing out money, which nobody on the streets has any questions about. Mickey says if he keeps handing out $100 bills, he'll go broke, but he gives some questionable math in response about how
Yeah.
he'll still be rich
Forgot about
even
taxes.
after
You have to pay
handing
taxes
out
on interest.
$300,000 a week. I'd try to check that, but this thing already hurts my brain, and I don't feel the need to do math on top of everything else.
But yeah,
The
there's
criminal from the first issue shows up out of the blue and asks for money. Why the hell?
He had a
does
baseball
guy
bat this
keep
time. He had a
showing
gun.
up? Every time you appear, you get badly injured. If you see Al, then
also
run
criminal justice
away.
system doing its job.
And Al just gives him some money, not even acknowledging that it's the same guy.
What happened to
Then
his eye?
Batman shows up.
Why is Batman
I
there?
have stopped trying to make sense of this. Okay, it's a Batman.
Also, how are they able to
with
put
three
Batman in a
horns, but
Marvel?
given the earlier reference to him in the Insider's Guide, it's clearly him. Al tells Batman not to hurt him, but Batman just punches the thief and points out.
Is it because it's supposed to be like a parody comic or something?
Take a Batroom break. I want to give him money. Why? This guy has done nothing but try to steal from you since day one. And how is handing out $100 bills to random people actually accomplishing anything? Then Iron Man shows up and straight up
why does Iron Man look
vaporizes
like
a
that?
guy. Sure,
Oh, that's
why
fine.
not? Then
Sure.
Iron Man and Batman keep stomping on the thief's head until it pushes his sweater over his head? The hell?
Maybe?
He tells Batman to give it a rest, but he just growls back, I will not rest until my parents are avenged.
Oh, I guess that's why he would
Curious
hate the
how this
thief or
Batman
the robber.
got the idea for his outfit. What with the 3 horns on his head and everything? Did a punk rocker come through his window instead of a bat? I never hurt your No!
Why is
All
his
that
head there?
pounding on his head pushed the thief's head down to his stomach? Hell no! This
That's
is not
crazy.
a freaking Looney Tunes cartoon. You can have your bizarre antics involving time travel and Ted Turner and Rush Limbaugh and crap, but you can't suddenly throw in something like this bull when
Yeah,
you played
anatomy
physics
out the window.
completely straight up until this point. Then the Black Panther
Like, that just came out of
shows
nowhere.
up. You know, I don't get this. Yeah, the Black Panther is rich, but he's not like a billionaire playboy like Bruce Wayne or Tony Stark. The guy runs a country. Why the hell was he included in the group of
I don't
rich
know.
guys
Why?
who are superheroes? Hey bro, let me go. My kids are hungry. I lost my job at the Iron Man wallpaper plant. Is
I
this
lost
a
my
plant
job
that
at the
makes
pissing me
wallpaper
off
featuring
factory?
Iron Man, or a wallpaper plant owned by Iron Man? Both are kind of stupid, but for different reasons. I just want to be clear why I hate it. Iron Man says he outsourced all the jobs to Mexico, and the two bash the innocent people's heads together. Iron Man almost
okay.
says the
Now kiss.
N-word, but Black Panther stops
What?
him. People would think poorly of you if you said a bad word. Oh, I get it. Social
What?
satire about how people care more about the language we use than the fact that there's violent psychopaths. I guess this one good point has made up for all the stupid. Mickey points out that they're billionaires and they could give $100 a day to 10,000 people and never miss it.
That is...
Not necessarily, Mickey. It depends on how their money is tied up, how much you actually end up paying in taxes, how much money they reinvest in their businesses. Oh, and of course, the little fact that giving $100 a day to random strangers does not actually solve problems. Then Rush Limbaugh shows up with a golden microphone,
What?
and
He doesn't even
uses
look
its
the
magical
same.
powers to knock the 3 unconscious. I got so
That's fine.
good at turning on these nut jobs, I had to learn how to turn them off. My work here is done. Thanks, Rush. Wait. Rush Limbaugh is a hero now? This
Why?
comic is very confused. The police are called, and Al talks to a policewoman named Lucy, saying that he has superpowers. Once again,
No, he doesn't.
has to step
He's just
in
from the
and point
future.
out that Al is an idiot who doesn't have any damn powers.
But he has money.
$200 million, but that just gets him in trouble. $200 million? Hey kid, you can ride with us anytime, and we'll call you the Marvel. What's a real marvel is that this series lasted its full 6 issues. Technically 7, but we'll get to that eventually. Are you the guy from
Unfortunately.
Barney Miller? I got typecast.
What does that mean?
Which guy from Barney Miller? It's bad enough that you repeated the same damn joke, but once again, it doesn't make any sense.
Why is that a joke?
I've never actually seen Barney Miller, but I did ask someone who has, and she said he doesn't look like any of the cops from Barney Miller that actually were uniformed police officers. So even if it is referencing a specific guy, they screwed up the reference anyway. Al and
Yep,
Mickey
makes sense.
have lunch with the 2 cops. Police work is great. It can't just be eating donuts, can it? It's
But it
just
can.
what you would think. We send homeless people to shelters. We arrive at crime scenes after the criminals have left.
Wow.
Over 100 police officers are killed each year in the USA in the line of duty while trying to stop criminals.
Just 100? There's
Go
probably
to
a lot
hell,
more.
Bill Jemis. Al suddenly decides that he wants to capture a big-time criminal. Why? Stop trying to ask legitimate questions. It's not healthy. The female officer, Lucy, dresses up in what can be best described as stripper wear so she can pretend to be a hooker and then arrest some drug dealers, aka the same damn criminal they
Wouldn't they be
keep
committing
running
a crime?
into. And then they'll make a deal with the drug dealers to turn state's evidence on the big boss. That's Al's plan. The plan that's already done in real police work.
It was very simple. Only stupider brains like yours would have been fooled.
Oh dear God,
Okay.
I wish there were Cybermen in this comic. Alien cyborgs from Earth's long-lost twin planet are far more realistic than the people in this comic. And that's why Lucy had to be dressed up like a hooker.
Ow. Yeah.
Anyway, the plan works, although just like Captain Tax Time, we don't actually see the plan in
What?
action, and we cut to the police station. After some dumb conversation between Mickey and Al about how in the future nobody owns any property because they sold it all to AOL for stock.
I mean, that
Arnie,
makes
har,
sense.
har, we see the criminal getting... Wait, what the hell? Domination, police and perpetrators. Why is he on a
What?
leash? Then Lucy's
Why is she still
hands
wearing
get
that?
smudged with ink and he licks it off her fingers? Ew!
Who- why?
Ew,
Why?
ew, ew. What in
Why?
seven hells is this? I don't even... Is this still real? What in God's name am I reading?
They had a guy's head
Incarceration,
go into his
prisons
stomach.
and prisoners.
And she
The
is
thief
still
put in the
wearing that.
cell, candles spring out of nowhere, and everyone in the cell is making out, and then the next panel it's normal?
What?
And then finally, adjudication, lawyers and judges, where Matt Murdock is the thief's lawyer and nobody has any chairs in the courtroom, and the judge is reading a newspaper and he thinks, oral
What?
arguments, you bad boy. And oh my
Then
God,
why'd you say it
is
like
that
that?
a blowjob remark? And then the thief is let out. Why did the arrest and trial process only take an hour? And Matt Murdock is trying to defend his actions of getting the criminal out, and they say they want to catch the kingpin and
What?
I'm coming apart.
This is just going everywhere.
God, I'm coming apart.
This is just
okay.
exploding.
Breaths. To make a lot of stupid short, they decide they want to take down the kingpin. They also see Spider-Man helping an old lady across the street.
Oh, that's nice.
And I just noticed that Lucy is still dressed like a hooker. Look, I don't like to
It must be
single
for
out
the-
individual writers and artists
The-
on this show unless they truly deserve it for the work they've done. And I especially don't judge people's fetishes. But was this just some masturbatory fantasy of Bill Jemis that he needed to get out of his system? Because this is
Maybe.
getting really weird. Spidey says he can lead them to the Kingpin's headquarters, bringing them to a bowling alley. He says it's a front for the Kingpin. Are you sure? Pretty sure.
And you brought the dog.
And we see the bowling alley is right in front of a building that says Kingpin
Kingpin
Headquarters.
Enterprise.
Wow, that would have actually been a funny joke. Except for the fact that the previous panel clearly shows
Didn't have
that
it.
the tower isn't there, so the joke is ruined.
How do they seriously
And then
oversee
the
that?
Punisher shows up and just
With a
starts
gun.
shooting everything. Whatever. The
Why?
group splits up to go storm the Kingpin's office, with Mickey and the cop going on the ground floor. Hey, are you that guy from the
Oh
Sopranos?
my.
I'm getting out this season before I get typecast.
What is typecast? And why do they keep making the joke?
They arrive at the office and storm, walk in, and our brave hero has this to say. You see, Mr. Kingpin, we came to ask you to stop crime. Al,
Okay.
What in the name of are you there, God? It's me, Margaret, were you thinking?
The Kingpin, who's not facing
Very
them,
true.
responds with a lecture about why people do crime as if this was suddenly some kind of philosophy lecture, and he turns around, revealing Spike Lee. Spike
What?
Lee is the Kingpin. Spike Lee is
Why?
the Kingpin.
For what reason? Why? He's having a good time though. The Knicks won the NBA championship. Yep. This is suffering.
What? They pointlessly argue with him about how he's not supposed to be the Kingpin, and Al continues his dumbassery. I feel like my life is one long, contrived Marvel comic book. How does
Calling
that
this
make
comic
you
book is a
feel?
stretch.
Stupid. One,
But, well,
you did
you're
the
aware.
same dialogue last time. Two, no it isn't. Three, your life is completely removed from any form of reality. 4, I hate you and everything you stand for. Meanwhile, in the future, Ted Turner figures out what to send back to Al to get him home. And so our comic ends with
Does he
Al
actually
telling
go back?
Nikki, before I can be a hero, I have to
Oh, they're gonna
figure out
end on a
what's right, what's
cliffhanger?
wrong.
Oh,
We need to
man.
figure out the meaning of life. Hey, moron.
I need to
what
find
if the
out
meaning
what
of
happens in
life
Marvel
has nothing
3.
to do with morality. You just assume that it does. Where it all started and where we're all going. You know where you're going! You're from the future! And suddenly this issue is over with the arrival of the time machine from the future. Not sure how the hell he could send it back, but then again, I don't care. I feel like I just spent an hour swimming in raw sewage. Do I even need to say that this comic sucks? That's an
Yeah, this was bad.
understatement. It's not funny. Any actual satire or point is lost in the moray of nonsensical dialogue and forgotten plot points. When it wants to take something seriously, you just feel personally offended that this crap actually thinks it has something of worth to say. And you know what the best part is?
Yeah.
The issues after this are actually worse. In fact,
How
the
does
best
it
thing
keep
I can
getting
say
worse?
about this comic is that it does make me truly appreciate things that are a lot better than this. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go watch my Mystery Science Theater 3000 DVDs.
Oh, man. Yeah, no, that's bad. That's real bad. It's so bad. It sucks. And it's gonna get worse. I don't know what the song is. I don't trust it to not be copywritten. So hopefully there's no copyright, please. I want to say last one had. There's nothing at the end? Aw. This was Marvel number 2. Yep, worse than number 1, that's for sure. God, it's so bad. Why is it so bad? Why did they keep making it? Well, the next, I don't know what this thumbnail is, but it's gonna be interesting. Oh, what in the, was that Wolverine? Oh, dude, it's, and like I said, the, of course, the video with the most views is the one with all 7 of them at once and a 3-hour long format. If you upload the video now, it'd go crazy. Like, super long videos do really well on YouTube. I don't know why. Well, I really don't know why, but YouTube loves it for some reason. Shout out to the patrons. They got all the videos there early. I could not do some was not for them. I do read our comments. Leave them down below. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching, and should be hopefully live streaming today. Oh, actually, this video is going live on Monday. I should be live streaming Pokemon Sword. I'm playing through Gen, I think it's 8. First time playing Generation 8. Never played Gen 9 or anything like that. We'll jump from like White 2 and Black 2 to Sword, because apparently X and Y and Sun and Moon aren't available on the Switch, which is wild. But I've been streaming that on Poke Monday, and those get uploaded in the gaming channel as well. I'm also streaming Deltarune on Saturdays, and I get posts on the gaming channel on Tuesday. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. But until next video, take care, and key to music.
We warp